Well, the Commonwealth is a very diverse place, right, with 53 countries, and so being a part of this family and the platform that comes with that is an incredible responsibility that I take really seriously. Well, the Commonwealth is a very diverse place, right, with 53 countries, and so being a part of this family and the platform that comes with that is an incredible responsibility that I take really seriously.
It was terrifying to have my brother scream and shout at me and my father say things that...
You served in Afghanistan.
Oprah interview, you accuse members of your family of racism. You don't even...
Well, the British press said that.
Right. In the Oprah interview, you accuse members of your family of...
Your Spare claim goes up in smoke. In Spare, Prince Harry includes a story about a dangerous flight training, but the pilot and instructor who taught him says that this story is not true. He said that before any flight, students are always taught what to do and that Prince Harry's story is just a fantasy. Prince Harry wrote about feeling scared during a flight and how he fixed it, but the instructor, Sergeant Major Michael Booley, says it never happened. Prince Harry has certainly further damaged his image by constantly making controversial statements. Meanwhile, Meghan Markle has kept a low profile and out of the spotlight, not wanting her image to be associated with these scandals and accusations of dishonesty. If that was Meghan's plan, she's succeeding perfectly.
Sorry, again, I know with this article, but she's ridiculous. She says, when the media has shaped the story around you, it's really nice to be able to tell your own story. How many different stories do you want to tell us? You've told us. You keep telling us. You are the one that shaped the way the story is around you. You've done this to yourself. Oh my gosh, why doesn't she stop? She doesn't stop. She just keeps it up, the mouth, vomiting at the mouth.
Actually, after Meghan Markle left Deal or No Deal, it turns out that she took a role on 90210, and the role was her performing oral sex on a man in a car. So she felt objectified holding the briefcase, which is why she left and went on to play an extra that pretended to perform oral sex in a car. Now, if you're thinking that sounds suspicious, don't think that. It's Me Too-splaining, so we don't want you to think too hard. She's a woman, and she is a victim, and I hate the patriarchy, and so should you.
Most outrageously of all, Harry and Meghan allowed claims to swirl about racism in the royal family for almost 2 years. They made a 6-hour documentary about it. They accepted a Human Rights Award last month for fighting structural racism in the royal family, all based on what they told Oprah Winfrey. But now Harry's decided that apparently that's not what they meant at all. I would like to apologise on behalf of the British press, actually, because he is an unbelievable village idiot, and I think it's all our fault. Honestly, it's not the fact that he was useless at school and got no qualifications, which is why he's doing all this stupid stuff. It's the British press's fault. We're responsible for everything, including his ginger hair. And I'd like to apologise for giving him ginger hair. It's awful. We should never have done it. But let me get this straight on a serious point. The racist British press blamed for 6 hours straight of that Netflix bilge for hounding Meghan out of our racist country, driven at the top by a racist royal family. Apparently, it's the press that's to blame for saying that Meghan Markle's claims of racism were claims of racism.
So when we're being told for the last 6 years, we can't put a statement out to protect you, but we can do it for other members of the family.
I also make a really solid bolognese sauce.
Does William ever cook for you?
He's very good at breakfast. University days, he used to cook all sorts of meals. I think that's what he was trying to impress me, Mary. Things like bolognese sauce and things like that.
Oh my God. So much to dissect here. First, the laughable notion that she did not know what she was getting herself into when she took a job in which one's only mission is to look tan, wear false eyelashes, and wear a skimpy, shiny dress while opening a suitcase. As if she was shocked to find out that suitcase number 24 did not actually have the nuclear codes in it, which needed her deciphering. That she wasn't going to be discussing Alzheimer's and the chromosomal missegregation caused by the amyloid beta peptide. She knew exactly what she was getting herself into on that job, and it was no surprise to her that they wanted her to look as good as possible while doing it. What she is trying to con us on now is whether she enjoyed it. She loved every minute of it. She wanted to be objectified. She wanted the adulation, just like she still wants it to this day. Miss I Just Want My Privacy now has a podcast, a Netflix show about her in production, a bio coming out by her spouse that's about to hit the shelves. She gave a lengthy interview to The Cut of New York Magazine just the other week, worked with the authors of that book, as I just mentioned, and just today was on the cover of Variety. The Princess of Privacy is actually desperate for publicity, to be noticed, to matter in a way she never did while Suitcase Girl number 24 or while acting on the cable show Suits. And the way you know she never really minded the objectification that now makes her such a victim is by what she did after Deal or No Deal. In her podcast, she stoically says, "I quit after a year. Things were so rough. All the opening and closing and opening and closing. Sometimes the little suitcase latch must have gotten stuck. Can you imagine? Mike Rowe is coming up in a minute. Talk about dirty jobs. The horror this poor woman suffered as they put the mascara on her." Anyway, what did she do after she fled this horrible objectifying job? Did she run for Senate? Go to law school? Volunteer at a senior citizen facility? No. She started a website in which she posted half-naked pictures of herself to celebrate her before then going to work on Suits, in which she regularly appeared in her underwear. Was that objectification? Maybe it's only objectification like if you're carrying a suitcase? Flight attendants of the world, beware. Suitcase in hand and approving looks come your way. Bimbo, slut. Once you stow the bag, hike the skirt and enjoy the leering.
Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this. We're deep diving revenge, so be sure to check back for those videos. Those are my most fun things that I record. I love it so much. I'm really enjoying the deep dive. Check out my merch. I now have Hank and Skank stuff up. I'll put the link in the comments, and check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. I'm about to start doing extra Harry and Meghan stuff content over there, so check that out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.